Yeah.
We're a few weeks away. Can you tell us where you're at right now, mentally, physically, spiritually?
Oh man, I'm in great spirits. Weight's coming off. As you can see, I'm looking real slim. Mentally, physically, everything's on point. I'm excited to be in a big fight like this. I'm excited that the fight's approaching very fast, and everything's just great right now.
You've been in big fights before.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
How would you? Is this at the top right now? Because I mean, you've had big fight experience, but it's got to help you.
I mean, I would say this is at the top because the magnitude of the fight. You got two young guys, both champions in our divisions. The only thing is I'm going down to his division to challenge for his title. So I look at it as a big challenge. Due to the fact that I have to lose the extra 7 pounds to get down to 168. So that's a challenge for me, and it's a challenge I was willing to take.
How has it been on you? I mean, what do you feel like?
No problem. My weight's good. I left the gym yesterday, 176 pounds. We're still 2.5 weeks out, so I mean everything is great. My nutritionist preparing my meals right, we eating good, and everything's just great. I'm hydrated, I'm not killing myself, and I try to tell everybody it's my natural weight, and they'll see on the night of the weigh-in that it's my natural weight.
With his name, Andre is starting to move up in terms of pound-for-pound fighters.
Yep.
Probably in terms of notoriety, he's better known than you are. So how do you feel about facing a guy like that? Because everybody expects...
He's still just another fighter. Still just another fighter. I mean, I understand the fact that he won a gold medal in the Olympics. He has a great amateur background. But this is the pros. He's never been in it with a fighter like me. No matter what they tell you, no matter what people tell you, I don't care what nobody says. He's never been in with a fighter like me. Coming to age, he'll see something totally different, something he's never seen before. Something he'll have to deal with for 12 rounds.
Chad, you've traveled around, different places. You don't care about where you go if it's, the right fight.
Yeah.
What do you think mentally is in Ward's head that he refuses to leave Oakland for almost every single fight?
He wants an advantage. If I could fight in my hometown every time out, I would take it too. I mean, it's an advantage. You got the hometown crowd on your back. I mean, not to say anything bad about the officials and the refs or anything, but he's the hometown boy. So they're gonna do whatever they got to do to protect him. I'm not saying that that's gonna happen tonight, but I have to do what I have to do, go in there and win the fight and win in a great fashion. But like I said, if I could fight in my hometown every time out, I would do it too.
Is there anything you guys, your team, took as precautionary measures with officials or anything like that?
No, because that's not our job to worry about that. Our job, my trainers, my job is to get me in shape, get me ready for the fight. My job is to get ready for the fight and be mentally prepared that night. So, at the end of the day, it's just going to be me and Andre Ward in the ring. Whatever happens, happens.
He faced a whole variety of guys, especially during the Super Six.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that you specifically bring to the table that he may have never seen before with all these guys that he's fought?
Everything. Tall, fast, strong, an American fighter like himself. So I mean, he fought the Europeans, and he fought Alan Green. He beat some guys, but none of those guys can measure up to what I can do in the ring.
You beat one of the more trickier guys out there in Hopkins. Do you think, you've obviously seen Ward fight before, do you think his style could be any more trickier than a guy like Hopkins?
No. I mean, I see similarities in their styles, but he's no Bernard Hopkins. I mean, you look at Bernard in his prime, I mean, he's definitely no Bernard Hopkins. I mean, I see similarities, but I don't think it'll be anything that'll affect the way the fight's going to play out.
Can you clear up one question I had about the weight? It seemed like you put out there that you could make 168 and that's your natural weight. And then in an interview that he did with ESPN just a couple of days ago, he said that you kind of went back on that and said that it was his camp actually that forced you to come down to 168. So
I didn't say that.
What's the confusion?
I didn't say that. The confusion is that if we could have did a catch weight, it would have happened. We could have did a catch weight. From what I heard, they didn't want to budge from 168, so I didn't have a problem with that. I'm still going to make 168. Whatever they say, they say. I mean, I know what happened. I mean, I can make 168. I'm going to make 168. I'm going to be comfortable.
Why are you so willing to give up the advantages that this fight is deserved?
Because it's a fight I know I can win. I mean, like I have every advantage in this fight. You know, I mean, the fact that he's won a gold medal and you know, he won the Super 6 tournament. I mean, everybody look at that and just think he's so much better than what he is. But you know, he makes a lot of mistakes, and my job on the edge is to go out there and make him pay for those mistakes.
Do you appreciate kind of the buildup of a fight when it's a little quieter and you have an opponent who's maybe not a Bernard Hopkins and says things that maybe you feel obligated to respond to, and you can almost just let the fight speak for itself?
I definitely appreciate that. You know, in that manner, you can say, you know, Andre Ward, he's a class act. He's a good guy, class act. There haven't been any controversies and going back and forth. And he said this, he said that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. It's just been this how champions are supposed to behave. So we're both behaving like champions.